Welcome everybody. My name is Sammy Terry, and we are going to get an update on where my base is at on the Impulse ISV Patreon server. So last time we were here, we are prepping for Impulse's tour and able to walk around my base. I've gotten so much done since then. So much so that I did kind of forget that I was going to record at least one episode a month and went off on a building spree. I apologize. But as of right now, we are in the middle of a game called Demise. You might recognize it from Hermitcraft Season 6 Grian's game, where there are people who are living, people who are not living, and people not living try to kill the living. And, well, that's why I'm an enchanted iron here. Not my netherite. But, as of always, we always start in my lovely bedroom. And there has been just a couple mushroom add-ons. We got a beautiful red mushroom here where I started adding the panes of glass as the gills of the mushroom. And we also started asking for inspiration from the guides and mods. So this one here that has slime, blue glass, and bone blocks was inspired by none other than Finger Gun. And I have probably anywhere from 9 to 10 already made from multiple mods and guides here on the server. And you can always see them with the signs right there are right on their mushrooms. The first and foremost, we have my inspiration wall for a rose garden maze that I am making underneath this area right here. We have our pool that has been our glow squid spawner since day 1, and we have filled up our back wall over halfway with all the heads of the squids we've killed. As you can see, we also have more inspiration palettes here and all ready to go. I just have to find homes. Through here, we have a Sammy Terry special geode that leads to not 1, not 2, but 3 waterlogged geodes ready for harvest. We have the conduit all set up so we don't have to worry about having water breathing potions or any of that kind of stuff on us. We have my Demise little makeshift area here where I am trying to keep myself relatively safe, but it is very, very scary because I have carpets everywhere. But let's go do a tour and be right back. Okay, starting where we always do when I do the tour of my cave. Let's go. Oh, wait, one more thing. Let's turn the shaders on. Much, much, much better. Let's go. What do you guys think? Do you like it? But let's also go through a couple of the spots that we have built some extra things around the base. So as you saw over here, we have a bridge leading to a farm, and if you know what that is, you know that it is a not so fun place. We on a live stream placed I don't know how many shulkers of lava to make this custom lava lake here, and placed all of the decorating stone all around it. So we had that kind of dead life going into the lush greenery. We did have to get rid of our golems that were here, but I do have a plan in the future on what to put here. I just have to mine some of it out. As you saw over here, there are some stairs. This is going to be the main entrance from the surface. We now have a dedicated entrance, guys. I'm so excited. It has been such a work in progress to get to this part in all of my base mates build. So we have a surface that leads to have an entrance that leads to the surface. Sorry. It is not fully decorated yet, but I'm gonna hide a few things in the little peek outs that are there. And as you see here, we have slime. Lots and lots of slime. So much so it is pouring out of our farm and going into my cave. Can somebody please help me get rid of all my slime? Please. You have no idea. This farm was really fun to make. Watch and myself, Watchers Arcade, who is one of my mods and co-owner of my very own server, helped me design and plan this guy out. So let's go on in and look. As you can see, we have two slime chunks. They are catty corner to each other. And, well, we get pretty decent rates. Be it the slime spawning up here when my base mates are above, or they only slime at the bottom when I am on because I'll go to the surface. But as you can see, these slimes are attracted to the golems. They are rushing, hopping, and bouncing all their way to them. But because of the placement, and I wanted to keep the entities as low as possible, not all the slime comes right away. As you can see, that far guy is a little too far to see this golem. But 99% of the slime that spawn do attract to the golem and fall to their death here in the to the magma blocks. Recently, I just put up these walls. It is completely hollow on the inside because I was having a lot of slime that were falling from up high and killing themselves right there on the blocks below because they were falling kind of inside. But as you can see, we have 6 golems, 2 up there, 2 here, and 2 here. All of which have their head right at ground level. And we have more than enough slime, even with the little bits that are showing here where they're caught on the fence or they did hit the edge because the golem hit them and they died on the blocks. I'm still getting more than enough. We've probably gathered 14 or more shulker boxes of slime blocks, guys. It is insane. This is a small farm, but very, very efficient, especially since we have lit up all of the caves around us. all of the caves. I've used so many torches in this area to help light up the caves. It was a week-long trek, but it was fun. As we all know, I like caving. Then if we go down here, I have some future plans. In this area just left of the entrance that my base mates use to come down here. Because this is a bubble vader that goes up into my base mate Kale's area, which leads up into Maximilian's area. My job shoot down. But to the left, once 1.19 comes, this is going to look like the underside of a tree. We're going to have mud blocks, rooted mud, and the mangrove roots coming down looking like we're under a tree. Just like in Alice in Wonderland. Because all of this lead into this beautiful, beautiful rabbit hole. As you can see, it is pretty dark. We have coal blocks, obsidian, black concrete powder, black wool, and black concrete with black coal, or with coal blocks and black carpet, all on the bottom here, using some deep slate tiled slabs here for the step-ups. As you can see, the only light source is the crying obsidian. I do have torches because I just got lost and got turned around. So let's try this again. Okay, we have come to the end of the rabbit hole, and it leads us into a rose garden maze. Yep, I use the mine shaft that is in my area as a rose garden maze. I mean, what better maze than one built by Mojang? And who has not gotten lost in a mine shaft? Come on, be honest. So along with the brown mushroom blocks here, we will be adding the mud blocks, the mud, like cooked mud blocks, to kind of variance and give some texture. We'll also be adding the mud and the rooted mud onto the ceiling, because this is a underground rose maze. And also, as you see, Watchers Arcade and myself, we came up with an idea to create white flowers in Minecraft. We're using the glow lichen on top of green concrete powder. Because we all know, Queen of Hearts garden, her roses got misplanted as white, not red. So what do? We paint the roses red. Gotta paint the roses red. That is where Axonym, my friend and co-player here on the server, helped me come up with the idea of using deep slate red stone ore, because it looks like the paint is still wet and it is dripping. Using vines to go over it to make it blend in with the leaves. I absolutely love it. As you can tell, you can't tell if that's a dead end or does it keep going. I've had a lot of fun planning this out and mining it out and everything. And you might be asking yourself, Sam, what's behind the leaves? There's something I can't see. What is it? Well, it is black wool, it is black concrete, or it is whole blocks. Which honestly is just insane amount of black that I've had to gather. Also, we have some light sources that will be hidden by the leaves because as you saw, there was no torches. Using two green glass blocks and a sea lantern shut off onto the side. Once the leaves go in, they are pretty much invisible. Unless you really know what you are looking for, you are not going to see the light source. And that is something I'm really enjoying to do, is trying to hide a light source. So it doesn't seem like there is one, but you know there is because it's bright. You can't see it. So in this maze, we're going to have hidden Absalom the caterpillar. We're going to have the tea party with the Mad Hatter, Mad Hare, and the little dormouse. And all of that is going to exit and lead into the Queen of Hearts herself throne room. We have her throne. Axonym has helped me mine a lot of this out and kind of shape it. We have her throne, stairs leading up to it. We're going to have a drop chute that goes into the maze here. Warm pig belly from the live action Alice in Wonderland. And also from that movie, we are going to have the guillotine beheading area when the queen wants to go off with your head. And all of that leads into the lower chasm of my cave, leading to the crying obsidian shroom. Still is bush, because what better way to make you feel like you ate a cookie, or no, sorry, then you drank the liquid to shrink you, and coming out at the bottom of the mushroom. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you like where the base is going. If you want to see more, I do stream on the server once a week, every Monday on twitch.tv/SammyTerry241. I will put a link down in the description. You can join. I also put a link onto Impulse's Glimpse page, where he is now moved from Patreon onto Glimpse, so you can join the server if you so wish. And I hope you guys wish me luck. I want to live as long as possible. I do not want to die. I've only died once to natural causes here on the server. 14 times, I believe, to players because I asked for their heads. And it's only fair. If I ask for their heads, they get my head back. Right? Right. Okay. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful month. I don't know what it is, but stay healthy, stay kind, and hope you have a fun guy of a time. Sorry, couldn't resist from jokes. Yep. Alright, with that, I'm signing off. This is Sammy Terry, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.